the box. It was a puzzle box. And Frank must have solved it. It was a gateway. Hell was what he wanted.
Welcome to another edition of Saturday Matinee, where I look back at classics from the golden age of horror. Today I look at Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. It's a 1988 horror film directed by Randel, and it's a sequel to Clive Barker's Hellraiser. It continues the story of Christy Cotton as she deals with the trauma of her encounter with the Cenobites and their sadistic leader Pinhead, played by Doug Bradley. After surviving the events of the first film, Christy finds herself in a mental hospital where Dr. Philip, a physician obsessed with the cult, learns of her experiences and becomes fascinated with the puzzle box that opens the door to hell. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2 expands on the Hellraiser mythos, delving deeper into the Cenobites' origins and the labyrinth realm they inhabit, and the dark moral undertones of the series. Known for its graphic gore and surreal visuals, the film became a cult classic and solidified Pinhead's status as an iconic figure in horror cinema. If you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and share and comment. The story centers around Christy Cotton, the survivor of the first movie. She is taken to a mental institution after the traumatic events she experienced with the Cenobites. There she encounters Dr. Philip Chenard, a psychiatrist who has a disturbing obsession with the cult and the supernatural. Chenard, intrigued by the puzzle box and the Cenobites, begins experimenting with it, hoping to unlock its power and explore the dark dimensions it leads to. Chenard, through a series of gruesome experiments, brings the Cenobites into the real world and opens the gates to their hellish domain. The narrative unfolds as Christy, along with another patient named Tiffany, a clairvoyant, must navigate the labyrinth of horrors of the underworld in order to survive. The film explores the mythology introduced in the first Hellraiser movie, expanding on the role of the Cenobites, who are being dedicated to rituals and manipulation of pain and pleasure. Then famous Pinhead returns, but in Hellbound, we get more of an understanding of the Cenobites' backstory. Also, this film introduces us to a new Cenobite. Like its predecessor, Hellbound mixes body horror with psychological terror in examining themes of pain, pleasure, and desire. Dr. Chenard's obsession with transcendence through suffering mirrors some of the dark elements of human nature that the Cenobites exploit. This is particularly true when Dr. Chenard is tricked into Leviathan turning him into a Cenobite, a freakish Dr. Chenard, in which leads to one of the greatest battles in horror. The film ends at a cliffhanger where all the Cenobites get into a fight with Dr. Chenard's transformation and all get killed off in one of the amazing visual effects in the horror genre. Eventually, Kathy and the clairvoyant manage to solve the puzzle and head back home. And finally, there's a teaser to part 3. Till then, thanks for watching or tuning in to another edition of Saturday Matinee, and see you next time. Stay safe.